Ladies and gentlemen, Alexandra Botez.
Which seats? Which
Zach,
seats?
you go to the middle. You go in front.
Is this me?
This is you?
Okay.
What is this red thing for?
That's a clock.
It's a clock?
Don't worry, you won't need to use it for very long.
Oh, Alex. Oh, Alex.
Let your winners ride.
Rain Man David Sack.
And instead, we open source it to the fans, and they've just gone crazy with it.
Love you, Besties. Queen of Quinoa.
She's a globally recognized chess player, one of the most followed chess commentators online with about 2 million followers. I think that's more than we have, isn't it?
Totally.
We're kind of lagging. She was a 5-time Canadian national girls champion. She won the U.S. Girls Nationals at age 15. She achieved her highest FIDE ELO rating of 2092 back in March 2016. She began streaming online chess content in 2016 as a student at Stanford, where she studied international relations. And she and her younger sister, Andrea, or is it Andrea? Did I pronounce it right?
Andrea, yeah.
Andrea,
and
okay.
she's in the audience somewhere.
She's in the audience. Where
Hi, Andrea!
Anyway, they manage the popular Botez Live Twitch and YouTube channels together, and I've watched it from time to time. So, very entertaining.
She'll take a selfie with you later, after she beats you.
And so we're about to do a 4-game simultaneous here. Do you want to just explain the rules to the audience?
Yes, and maybe before we get started, thank you guys all for coming to Chess Talk. I appreciate it. How many of you guys know how to play chess? Raise your hand, please. Whoa. Okay, that's very impressive. Smart crowd. You guys have a great audience. So the way it's going to work, I'm going to be playing all 4 of them at the same time. Yeah!
And if you guys saw the betting line at the betting lobby in the front, it's 50-1 for any of us to even have a shot at winning. So.
Sax, you must have a shot.
Sax is actually pretty good. Before I explain the rules, maybe you tell them what your chess rating is, and we can all talk about the chess experience of it.
I'm about a 1600.
Yeah.
It's not that good though, but.
Can you explain the ELO rating for folks? Yeah.
1600, he's probably like in the 65th percentile, so he's kind of like club player type rating. Chamath, you've never played before, right?
I know the rules, but I've never played.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a 0. Technically, I'm a 0.
Okay, are you better than J. Cal, though?
Well, I'm smarter than J. Cal.
Maybe. I can still beat you at chess and poker.
I think I did end up doing better in poker than you did, though, so.
Oh. I think you won 30, I won only 12. Yeah.
Pretty good. And
You won a Prius, and I won a first-class ticket to anywhere in the world.
not bad, not bad. And David, you also are pretty decent at chess.
No, I'm setting expectations. I'm a 0, so.
No, what is your actual rating on chess.com?
I don't know my rating. I'm not going to talk about that
You
right
have a
now. We're
rating.
not talking about it.
Why?
What's your
Why
rating?
are you such a
I
sandbagger?
peaked at 1200.
Stop sandbagging. What is it?
I peaked at 1200.
Okay, so you were basically misdirecting us to think you couldn't play.
Yes.
No, I really do suck. I'll be direct.
He's
so
insecure.
I'm insecure at chess.
Okay, but
He has a problem with women.
Why can't you make eye contact? Is that?
I don't want to talk about anything right now. I'm just really nervous about this.
okay, well, I love that you guys are already
I gotta
trash
be honest,
talking.
this session is like my fucking nightmare because I'm so frustrated with chess. I gotta be honest. And I've not been able to get back in my score. So sitting here and getting embarrassed
great.
in front of everyone and putting it on the fucking internet, it's like,
Well,
It's okay to get beaten by a girl.
it's not about being beaten by a girl, it's seeing
I
how
think
dumb
it
I
is.
am. It's like,
all right.
let's go.
So I think,
He's not faking it. It's true.
We're out of here.
Go, beat us. beat us.
Okay, so let me explain the rules really quickly. Also, I know it's hard for you guys, but it's actually good if you're gonna work together here because we are
That doesn't work ever.
No.
No.
Hasn't worked in 145
No,
episodes.
That's impossible.
These two idiots are the two that cannot work together.
Yeah.
David and I have worked together
Well,
for
we're
years,
going to
so we'll be
collaborate
fine.
over here.
Okay, I feel like this is a group therapy session instead of chess. So I'm gonna explain the rules now.
When he called me dumb.
Well, no, I mean, you know what podcasting means to men, right? Group therapy.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
We don't
so,
go to therapy.
5 minutes on the clock. Everybody playing only has 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes, they have 5 minutes. If anybody runs out of time, the game is over. So if they manage to stall me enough and they're just running my clock on one board, I can lose. Every time they make a move, they get an extra 2 seconds increment. This is just so that if I only have 10 seconds on one clock, I could at least run there, not lose on time. And the way it works is they can make moves at any point. I think we're gonna have a little eval bar on the screen behind. So if you don't play chess, you can kind of look at that. There we go. There we go. So you can look at that. If the eval bar, you could see more of white than
Alex,
black.
mine doesn't work. It's
That
not
means
working.
it's because that's an illegal move.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. It'll work. Don't worry. I'll come back. All right. Yeah. And don't worry. If you don't know chess, I will let you know if they make a good move or if they make a bad move. I will call it out just so that everybody can follow. It'll be
Ooh,
better.
that'll be funny.
Okay. All right. Let's get started.
Plugged in.
All right. Are you ready?
No, I'm not.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay. D4. I think I'm just going to do the same first move. Actually, no, I'm trying to checkmate you in 4.
Okay.
Yes! Get him!
Good luck. There we go. And you are the strongest of them all.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to try to checkmate you in 4. I'm just going to play simple openings here. I knew you'd be speedy.
When do I go?
Uh-oh.
Do I go?
Okay. Here we go. Running.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Yeah! Get him, David. Get her.
Wait, you're not letting me checkmate him? I didn't know you were going to help everyone.
Hold on. I know what's about to happen here.
Okay.
So I'm just going.
Let's go here. Also, the clock near the board is their time. The clock near the outside is mine. Okay.
Where's my moves, guys? Oh no, it's there.
All right. Well, I can't. Oh, the timer didn't start.
Sorry, Alex.
No, that's okay. I'll reset it. Oh. You know what? For fun, I guess let's just do 3 minutes on this clock. There we go.
I only count in increments of 12 minutes.
Okay, there we go. Okay, it's my turn. There we go. So you actually can try to flag me faster.
Okay. I am going to. David, what do I do?
Oh, I gotta concentrate
How
my
about
own
this?
game
How
here
about-
for a second.
What are you gonna do? I'm standing here to intimidate you. Are you gonna develop that night?
It's working.
You can do that.
Doing great.
Hit the clock.
I came up with this myself.
I can tell.
Hey.
I can tell you didn't get assistance on that one.
Take it.
Take it. Yeah, I take it. Yeah.
I didn't know that David Sachs would be doing a simul of his own here, but I guess it works. It was
do it.
actually a pretty good move.
I didn't know you go backwards. I'm gonna wait for you to
Okay.
go over there.
Done. What have you done? I'm gonna go like this. Yeah. Why do you keep saying it's okay? Why not? It's nice.
I'm gonna have to play faster. I'm starting to only get three minutes on each board, and nobody has been checkmated yet. Okay, check.
What? The fuck?
All right.
You asshole. What? No.
Check's not a big deal.
Okay, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna move this person here. Look. Hey. I'm moving this person to here to block
that's
her.
okay.
Yes? Okay, good. Boop.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Wait,
she
how
did
do you
2
have less
moves,
time than
Alex.
I
You did
do?
2 moves. What?
Take your night out. You gotta castle.
What?
You gotta get castled.
What the fuck
Okay,
does
you've
that
survived.
mean?
I'm proud of you.
Fuck. Might as well
Oh,
be
shit, did
speaking
I
a
not-
different
did I
language.
move?
Okay, easy move for you.
Easy, David.
Oh, okay. Wait, did I miss a move or no? Or am I good?
I think you just
I
castled.
I
Yeah,
guess so.
you're
Okay,
good.
Okay.
David, look, I'm doing this little dipsy
Yeah,
doodle
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can tell he's not paying attention to you anymore.
He doesn't
I gotta
care.
focus. I gotta
Alex,
focus.
take that!
Okay, I think I need to bully the weakest link and
What
then
the
focus on the other
fuck?
boards. There we go. Okay, so he just lost a piece. He's lost, but now he can try to stall me on the clock.
Stall. Okay. What
okay.
does this thing want to do here? Okay.
Here.
Hold on, I am confused.
Okay, I'm starting to get 2 minutes on the clock on most of the boards. I'm gonna have to be faster.
The fuck do I do now?
I can't focus on you
Oh,
anymore.
Jesus Christ, you're such an asshole. God, this is like fucking 20 years of our friendship right there. It's like, that's exactly.
That was coming.
Okay,
Fuck.
press the clock too.
Can you just look 1 second?
No, I can't. Sorry.
God, you're so brutal. You're fucking brutal. I just realized that. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Still thinking here.
So far, they're actually, he just put a queen on the board. I can tell it's a different color than the other queen.
Oh, fuck. She forked me.
Okay, there we go.
I'm fucked. She forked me.
So Sax's position is even right now, and he's up a minute on the clock, so he has the best chance so far. Chamath hasn't gotten checkmated, so let's round of applause. And this position is actually pretty even also, and I only have 2 minutes, so I'm gonna just have to do more cardio at some point and take out J. Cal very soon, because he's managed to lose many of his pieces, so he's in big trouble. Okay, nice. I'll be faster. Okay. I think what I need to do is I need to take them out and then focus on you individually, because you're playing very well here.
Uh-oh.
And you're in second place. Okay, let's try this. Okay. I'm trying. All right, we're
That's
gonna
what I'm
move
talking
backwards.
about.
I only have
Okay.
a minute on that board because I accidentally put 3
I'll
minutes
give you an
instead
extra
of
minute
5.
if that's what you want.
No, I don't need excuses. This is competitive. Come on. That is actually a good move. Oh my God, I blundered a pawn. Oh God. Or did I? Okay.
What is she doing?
Every time I come here, I can't tell if you've made a move because your position is so bad. It takes me an extra second. Okay, I have a minute on this board. This is getting really dangerous, so I need to focus on Friedberg, otherwise I might flag. And I also have a minute here. So we're just gonna have to make fast moves. How much do I have here? 2 minutes? Okay. We're gonna do that. He's giving me free pieces. This is helping.
I did? Shit.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Check. Okay. We're trying now. 3 minutes here, plenty of time. Actually, I have a better chance to flag J-Cal than they do to flag me, so I'm looking forward to it. Check. Oh, sorry, you didn't move yet. Oh, wait, you did. You just didn't press your clock. So now it's on you. 50 seconds here. Actually, if I lose to Chamath, I'm never going to live it down, so I should probably focus. We're going to take here. His position is still the best so far.
Take your time.
I do not know how to beat him yet. Oh, that's another free piece. Thank you.
Oh, shit. I saw it.
36 seconds here. Okay. Oh, God.
Damn it.
Panicking. Speed chess, yes. I mean, there has to be a way to mate here. I just don't see it yet. So let's try this. You're in check. So try again. That's illegal.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's okay.
Where do I go? I can't go anywhere.
You can, I promise. I can't play it for you, though, because I'm going to
Can't
lose
go
on
here.
time. Where?
Where
5?
can I go?
Oh, Chamath, you have 10 seconds. Good luck.
No, I mean, you got me. This is checkmate, right?
No, you're not even in check. It can't be checkmate. Also, it's your turn.
He's a very tricky player.
Oh, this is tricky. Oh my God. I'm gonna lose on time. Okay, I have only 8 seconds here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, check. 17 seconds. That's a good move, actually. I saw the audience yelling. Okay, I need to try not to flag here. I don't know if I can pull it off. Okay, go. Oh God, this is really stressful. Take. I'm gonna. Oh, you're out of time. You lost. Sorry, I didn't even realize. You flagged.
Okay.
And I am I
She
blundered
didn't
this
win.
board.
She won. Not bad. I survived.
Okay, I only have 4
Alex, did I
seconds.
lose already?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay.
So I'm gonna focus on these for a second because I only have 4 seconds. And how much do I have there? I have 50 seconds. Uh-oh. Okay, I might lose this one because I'm trying not to flag the other one. And then I'm gonna let
You're
J.
like
Cal breathe for a
hyper-moving.
second.
Look at you. You're so intense.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do it. 6 seconds! So how was your day?
Don't get distracted. Stay focused.
I'm missing
Do
3
it
things
now. Do
because
it
of
now.
the
She's
time.
concentrating. Make a quick move.
Okay.
She's concentrating.
5 seconds. How much do you have? Oh my God, I have a minute here too, and you're checking me.
She's fucking with us.
Oh, thank God, a queen. I really needed that. I pre-moved. Just kidding.
He took his hands off the piece. He moved it and then
Are we
took his
playing
hands off.
touch?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, we're not playing touch.
What are you, a rat?
You're in check.
This guy's a rat.
I asked her, so we're not playing
So-
touch.
Was your rook there? Yeah.
No, my rook is
Okay,
here.
I have to go here. I have 37 seconds, and I'm gonna lose on here too. But you haven't made a move yet. Okay, taking 4 seconds.
I blunder so badly at this game.
I have 1 second left. Thanks, Andrea. Oh, I flagged. You won. You won on time. Good job. Okay.
Check.
This is how we do it. You see how bad I blundered that queen?
He did blunder a queen, but he won on time, so it doesn't matter. 25 seconds there. Okay, I should probably make a move.
Look how terrible my board is.
I need to check. Oh, wait, he might lose on time, actually, so I can come back here.
Probably.
Check. Take it, I dare you.
Take it. Take it, David. Take it.
Yeah, that was a good move. I'm actually completely lost on this board because I was trying not to flag on the other one.
How fun is this?
Let me give you some.
You're so close to being mated, but you're not yet. Wait,
can't believe
is
I
that
lost
mate?
my
No, not
queen.
yet. No, that's illegal. Put your king back.
Check.
Oh my God, I have nothing to do here.
Jamal,
You
what
got
are
it.
you doing? Are you done?
You got it. You got the mate.
I lost like 5
Okay,
minutes
I
ago.
lost that one, so let's at least beat J. Cal. And you are getting mated in 1 move almost,
I
but
see
you
it.
solved it, which is good.
But I'm running out of time.
And you flagged, but that's okay. I flagged there as well. Okay, you guys went 2-2. That's pretty good.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah! I
Good
mean,
game.
8 seconds. Oh my God.
Good
this is-
game.
we were better than you thought. Are you fucking with us?
No, it was a tough setup for you.
No, I was running out of time, so I had to
Yeah.
keep running there.
Yeah.
So I made a move without seeing what it was. So Sax took me out on that one, and then this one I was winning, but I wasn't fast
You were
enough.
winning. I
So wait,
blundered so bad.
he won on
You got
time.
to what?
He won outright?
Yeah, no, Sax won outright. Round of applause. Thank you for the game.
Yeah.
So we weren't actually that bad.
No, I mean,
You
know,
weren't terrible.
No, you guys were good. You guys were like the minions that the good players put out to stall while the heroes go
Yes,
in.
yes, I
And
like
it
that.
worked really well.
You're saying
What,
we worked as a
what did you
team?
do? How did
You
you
actually
on time.
did. I was
You won on
surprised.
time?
I won on time. But I blundered my queen.
But you won on time.
I won on time.
And you were also like very close to getting checkmated.
Yes,
But again,
Who
you won
are
on
you
time.
playing? Let me ask this. Who are you playing the hardest against?
Sex.
Well, I was trying to play the hardest against Sax, but I think it was just really difficult because at some point I had like 20 seconds on both clocks, and I was trying to pay attention to who made a move to not
So your
lose on
time
time.
management was your weakness.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
The time management was extremely difficult because it's hard to see how much you have there and get back in time.
So for us, this is an incredible victory, but for you, this is actually going to make you grind your teeth all night.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep after this one.
No, but honestly, you thought you would demolish us.
I
Demolish
thought
me.
I thought there was a chance I would lose with the clocks.
Okay.
So I thought the timer would make it interesting. Yes.
Got it. So you set it up that we had a little bit of a chance to
Of
have this
course.
outcome.
Of course.
So we appreciate that.
She was even considering giving us a piece when we were talking about the setup, but this was
Well,
obviously
this
really
is the only
challenging.
problem was I had Brooklyn style ready to go, but the pieces I had were black,
Yeah,
not
I
brown.
could tell.
So it was kind of like not a great crime.
Yeah.
You know, like usually I'm good at crime, and this was like one of the few instances where I didn't think it all the way through because you're the person running chess.com. I was like, do you have an extra board? She's like, yeah, we have a backup board. I was like, can I see it? I just want to inspect the board. She's like, okay, then it's okay. And I looked, and she's Russian, and she's like, did you take 2 pieces? And I said, no. And she says, well, the 2 pieces are missing, and they're in your pocket. And I said, don't worry about it. I'm going to make the audience laugh. She's like, but it will screw up the whole game. And I said, that's my idea. I'm the Joker.
That was good, but you also put it right as I was on the board, so.
I thought you had turned around. So, yeah, it wasn't a perfect crime. I'll give you that.
Guys, I want to thank chess.com for supplying the DGT boards. We are going to, I just want to say, Alexandra's got,
Subscribe to her channel.
Yeah, but we're also going to come back and chat with her for a few minutes when we wrap this up because she's got a lot more for us to talk about, and we're really excited to do that. So we'll be back in 1 minute to have a conversation with Alexandra.
Good game. And congrats for the 2-2.
Okay.
How many people watch you?
First of all, thank you for picking a clip of me losing.
I picked that clip because I figured you were going to demolish all 4 of us, and we had to get one showing that you might actually lose a match. So,
what a jerk.
Well, that's okay. I think we have around like 6,000 average people who tune into the live streams.
Got it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And do they just like donate coins to you? And like, how much money do you make playing chess on?
Right to it,
I can tell you're a boomer by saying donate coins on Twitter.
Well, I mean, I know they flip coins and, whatever.
why don't you she's got a pretty sophisticated business. I mean, why don't you hear a little bit about
Okay,
I think there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Let's start with the tee-up, because Alexandra, for those
sorry,
who don't know...
I didn't know you were doing intro.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you
In
did that already.
2017, co-founded CrowdAmp, which was a VC-funded social media company, which you shut down in 2019. You went to Stanford, right? Undergrad, Stanford?
Yep.
And you started this company after Stanford?
I actually started it while I was at Stanford. I was doing an internship at a VC fund at Lightspeed, and I actually incubated it with them while I was a student.
And it was I'd love to talk about it. It's a social media company, and then after you shut it down, you started doing chess live streaming, obviously built a sizable audience, Canadian. And the thing we're all excited also to talk about is your foray into poker and where that's going. So we'd love to hear a little bit about your startup experience and kind of what happened and how that got you into chess. And
Yeah, no, that sounds good. So the startup was actually related to chess in a way. While I was in college, I had around 30,000 followers for chess, and I would get tons of messages every single day for chess advice, like, how do I get better at chess? Can I play with you? And I teamed up with one of my friends who was incredible at computer science and at AI, and we basically wanted to try to find a way to scale personalized conversations between creators and their fans, which sounds like an oxymoron, but it ended up working pretty well at the start. We worked on it for 3 years. We went through Lightspeed, Y Combinator, raised some VC funding, and then when it didn't pan out, I had started streaming chess for fun once a week because I missed the game, and weirdly, I didn't feel like we had product market fit in our startup, but I felt like I had content market fit in what I was doing content-wise, so I decided to take another risk and go full-time into chess streaming, and I only had 200 viewers at the time when I went full into it.
That's kind of like Jay Cal as an investor.
Yeah, he mentioned he invested in Uber like 6 times when we played poker.
Actually, it was
Content
interesting.
market fit on the
When
podcasting side.
Vinod was talking about having this legendary investment and going 2000x, I just thought to myself, wow, 1/3 less than my investment in Uber. But who's counting? It's just math and returns. And
You're right.
yeah, so
And
2000x.
can you tell us what your streaming business has turned into and kind of all the different aspects of that as a business for you?
Yeah, so it started with just me streaming on Twitch, and I actually convinced my little sister to not go to college and come join me and come to the channel. She's right there in the corner, shy.
All right, yeah.
So we joined the two of us, and it basically grew from something where we started on Twitch, and then we went to all platforms. So we expanded onto YouTube, onto TikTok, and then we also started expanding genres. So I've been doing more poker. My sister's been getting more into DJing. We've been putting on some really big events. We threw a chess event on Twitch that broke the record ship number, and we had almost 100,000 live concurrents watching.
Wow.
So a lot of it has kind of been expanding, and now I'm getting a little bit pulled back into the entrepreneurship side of things. So I've been working on actually a Chess 2.0 startup company, and I'm just excited to keep going and mix content with hopefully also more in the future.
Jimmy Donaldson's going to be here in the afternoon, who you know, Alex. Can you just explain what the creator economy is? Like, why has it just blossomed like this? And like, what is the ultimate goal at a meta level? Is it just that, like, to break the distribution model so that you're, like, just explain what that movement is and why so many people are part of it.
So people recently discovered that creators are pretty similar to small and medium-sized businesses, or in Jimmy's case, like an actual legitimate huge business. He's going to be speaking later. But basically what they learned is that it's easier to turn attention into capital than it is to turn capital into attention. And what that means is when you have an audience, especially if they're around a particular niche, they can also be kind of like the future customers to your product. And that's why you see people like Mr. Beast starting Feastables or Logan Paul starting Prime. But I think one of the trends that we're going to increasingly see is founders connecting with some kind of creator partner for organic distribution, but also to kind of get more insight into product development, because those creators are not just marketers, they're people who live and breathe their audience's feedback and are really aware about the specific niche they're working on.
Just say a little bit more about that. How do you see that playing out?
So I can talk in my particular example. Right now, I'm partnered with chess.com, but I'm also working on a startup that's trying to reinvent chess by adding some video game elements. We're calling it Chess 2.0. So as a co-founder in this company, there's the operator, and there's myself as the second co-founder. Right. And what I'm going to do is help with the distribution when the product's out. But right now, in all of the play testing, I basically have people from my community who can be beta testing and being able to give feedback. But I really have seen the trends of what works in chess. So I've basically talked to like dozens of companies that are trying to start something in the chess space. I've seen what works and what hasn't. I've seen what my audience has responded to. So then when I'm partnering with a startup, it's not just like, hey, post this on your story, get people to go use it, but it's more like, what does your audience actually like? What products that are different to chess have they used? Which ones works, which ones haven't? So
step one is distribution. You have to get it. And then you can figure out how to convert that to different things, right? Mm-hmm. Do you get pulled in 1,000 different directions? Like, oh, wait, hold on, I need to now repurpose this for TikTok. And, oh, hold on, I need to do this on X. And wait, the Twitch economics are kind of crappy. Like, just explain the day-to-day of like, how do you build distribution?
Yeah, so I think one of the things that is the trickiest is when you start on one particular platform and learning how to expand outwards. So for me, I started on Twitch, which is basically you're streaming for 8 hours a day, you're talking to the audience, it's not filtered, you're just being yourself. YouTube, as you'll also see from Jimmy later, is completely different. The best YouTubers in the world, they're planning out their thumbnails before, they're planning out their titles, they won't even put a video out if the thumbnail and title aren't good, whereas with streaming, there's no thumbnails, there's no titles, it doesn't really matter. So what creators usually do at the start is they try to repurpose their content and put it onto other platforms. And that's what we did as well. We would just take our Twitch stream and put them on YouTube. And that's a good way to get started, maybe get to the first like couple 100,000 of followers. But when you actually want to grow on a platform, you have to make content that's organic for it, because it'll do 10 to 100 times better. So it's actually a skill where you have to learn how to turn your content and make it work on all platforms. And then once you have the know-how, you can hire people to outsource it who can then do it for you.
Right. And so going back to your previous point about being involved with building this new startup, you're effectively the chief product officer. You get to set the direction of the product and drive it, versus what used to be the case that brands of consumer products would go and get endorsement deals with celebrities. And they would say, hey, you're a famous person. Here's a pre-made product. Will you put your stamp on it and say that you like it? And that's really what's changing right now in the creator economy, which
it's like vertical integration, right?
It gives you equity.
Didn't
Instead
Mr.
of,
Beast
yeah.
do this with candy bars?
Yeah, Jimmy did it with candy bars. But I think what Alex is saying, the generalization is, if you are the one that builds the attention, it's very easy, not easy, sorry, but it's very possible to disrupt these legacy brands because you find out that their brand loyalty and affinity is actually quite low. Like nobody really prefers Hershey's or nobody prefers XYZ jeans.
Nameless and faceless.
Have you guys thought about creating a physical world product?
Yeah, we actually already have. So we have our own Botez Live branded chessboards, pieces, hoodies, things like that. We actually just took some photos with Magnus and we're going to pump them out. So I'm super excited for that. So we do that. And a lot of creators put out their own merch, but I think the ones that do it properly is they build a brand bigger than themselves and they partner with the right people.
Have you thought about doing live events? Because it does seem like you have a strong audience, and when you bring community together like this, I could see a chess festival doing extraordinarily well.
I actually am talking to people about a chess festival, but as you guys know, this is so incredibly difficult to pull off properly. I'd rather not do it unless we can get proper sponsors and just make it an incredible experience. But we do a lot of in-person chess meetups, and those are always really exciting. My sister started DJing, and she's brought our chess crowd, sounds hard to believe, into DJ boiler rooms where they're just, partying all night. And actually, it's been an incredible turnout, even for events like that. Yeah.
I also saw your sister kick someone's ass on from your YouTube channel. Are you like a professional fighter?
Boxing, yes,
Boxing, okay.
yes.
No, but I mean, it was like amazing.
And,
Yeah.
and you're getting into, and you're getting into poker.
I have been getting into poker. I got invited to a tournament 2 years ago, and they gave me some formal poker training. I was like, wow, this is so fun.
You never played prior?
My dad had taught me how to play, so I knew all the rules and things like that, but I didn't know anything about ranges or bet sizes, and that's when I learned for the first time. And then a year later, I got invited to this crazy $100,000 poker buy-in game with Mr. Beast and Phil Hellmuth and other pros and a mix
How
of
much
creators.
did you take off, Phil?
At least a couple $100,000.
Yeah, okay, yeah, just like us. So,
Wait, no.
I know Phil is Shamas' best friend.
but no, I have a question. We were talking.
He is not my best friend.
We
I
were
am Phil's
talking
best
at poker
Is he here?
the other night, and
That's so hurtful.
I think it's super interesting to talk about your dad for a second, because I asked you, how'd you get so good at this? And you said, well, my dad loved to play games with me. And we had Jenny just yesterday talking about, hey, more women should play strategy games. So I was wondering if you could just unpack how you were raised and what gave you the love of competition, games, and strategy.
So I'm from a Romanian family, and my parents immigrated to the US and then to Canada, basically the rags to riches story, where they came here with nothing. But one thing that my dad really loved and is really common in Romanian culture is games, and chess in particular. So when I was 6 years old, my dad started teaching me how to play chess, and I really loved it because it was something that we would do for fun. He would trash talk me as a 6-year-old. If he would ever beat me, he would make me write him notes saying, like, I lost to the beautiful, gorgeous master, my dad, I will never be better than him, and he would frame these.
So he tortured you.
He tortured me. So,
Like all good fathers do
Yes.
to their overperforming children.
yes, and it made me maybe too competitive to this day, and I blame my dad. But then he also taught my younger sister, and we both got some pretty good results early on. My dad even taught me how to play poker when I was like 10 years old, because he would play with his colleagues online, and when he had to leave early, he would let me play for him. I've been told not to say that because it's whatever, illegal.
Right. He would let you play his stack.
He would let me play a stack, and I didn't know the rules, but I remember one time I beat all of his colleagues because I kept bluffing, thinking I knew what I was doing. And then he went to work, he's like, my 10-year-old daughter beat you all. So he was
Pretty
just that
great.
kind of dad.
When you started to learn poker, tell me what lessons from chess carried over and what didn't.
So the most common question I get is, what from chess applies to poker? And it makes a lot of sense because there's so much overlap, but I think the truth is it's not causation. It's not like because you're good at chess, you'll be good at poker, but it's more like the kind of people who are good at chess tend to be good at poker. I mean, for chess people, you've spent decades of your life trying to get good at a board game that makes no money. So that's insane. But then you apply it to poker, and it's like, wow, I really love learning the strategy of this, and now there's also some higher stakes to be had.
Can you break down, just for those of us that don't play, What does it take to become very good at chess? Like, is it that Magnus Carlsen has essentially, and I'm just going to use the word, but you can tell me it's wrong, memorized all the distribution of moves possible for every sequence? Like, is it just like he has a capacity to remember that makes him great?
So a lot of chess players are lauded for their memory, and there's actually been studies where they went with one of the Polgar sisters and they tested her memory, one with chess positions that came from actual games and one with positions where the pieces were just randomly placed on the board. And when they were randomly placed on the board, she did pretty similar to most people, even though, again, the Polgar sisters have like 160 plus IQ, so they're very, very smart. But then when it came to the chess positions, they could remember those by heart. So I think a lot of what it is trained and applied memory. But the truth is, the best chess players in the world, one, they were extremely talented. They were been playing from a young age. That's all they've done for their entire life. And then they've put in so much intense work. And it's honestly more understanding than memorization, because by move 20, you've almost completely deviated from every other game. But then a lot of it is pattern recognition, where you've deviated, but there's this slight change that maybe makes it so that you can move on one side faster. So it's really trying to figure it out on the board and having trained as much as possible as you can before.
And that's in memory chunking, and that's where people confuse maybe intuition with actually pattern recognition or chunks of moves. And that is the best way, from what I understand, to get really good at chess, is to understand those sort of situational chunks of moves, like when you hit me with a knight fork and I lost my rook.
Yeah, exactly. And Magnus, the best player in the world, he's extremely good at endgames because, again, he knows the foundation of endgames really well. He's had a lot of practice, and he also just has crazy natural talent at figuring them out.
So speaking of Magnus, there was a chess scandal that we talked about in the pod some ways back involving Hans Niemann, a player who was kind of kicked off chess.com and maybe some other places too for alleged cheating. Magnus said he wouldn't play with him. Now I guess there was a statement that chess.com is allowing him back. Magnus said he will play with him. Can you give us an update on like what the chess world thinks happened there?
Yeah, and maybe I'll give some general background a little bit more just so the audience has it too. Basically, the best chess, and I know they talked about it on the pod, but just in case. So the best chess player in the world was playing against a talented junior. He was in the top 50 of all players in the world, top 10 for all juniors. And he was this chess player who had risen really quickly, like 100 to 200 points, which was unheard of for his skill level. And he ended up beating Magnus. And Magnus, the next day, withdrew from the tournament, which is the first time Magnus has ever done anything. And it basically led to Magnus accusing him of cheating, and Hans coming out with a public interview saying he's never cheated on the board, but he has cheated online when he was, 16 or very young. Chess.com saw this, and because he said that information about cheating on their site, they wanted to correct the information. So they came out and they said, actually, he's cheated online in hundreds of games, including events that were for money. And then he got uninvited from some larger tournament. And basically what ended up happening is it blew up into this giant controversy where people on Hans' side was saying, they haven't been able to prove the cheating over the board. He admitted to online, that's very different. And then people on Magnus's side were just saying, if the best person in the world thinks he cheated, he has really good intuition. This was recently resolved where Hans has been able to get back onto chess.com. Chess.com, I spoke to them the day he got back on the website. The way they saw it is, we just want the world to move forward. We don't want there to be drama in any sport. Somebody can get a penalty, but they should be allowed to come back in. And Magnus agreed to play him back over the board. And then just a day ago, another world chess champion accused him of cheating and made a YouTube video on it. For what it's worth, he accused him of cheating because his timing was really weird in an online game. But this 19-year-old was like changing music, talking to his chat, so that's probably why. But because of computers, it's just really easy to be suspicious now.
But didn't some of the cheating occur in person, and they were thinking he might have had some sort of signal, and somebody was, maybe in a shoe or something like that? Maybe you could talk to that, because that seems, yeah.
That's what Magnus was accusing him. Even when the chess.com report came out, chess.com said they found no evidence of cheating over the board, and there still has been no evidence of cheating over the board, so that hasn't been proven. That being said, it's extremely difficult to catch people who cheat because it could be as simple as an arbiter you're working with scratching their head when you have a winning move, and that's it. So it's really hard to catch. Not saying that he did cheat, but that's difficulty of catching cheating at elite
So
chess.
at tournaments, are they now going to do them like in a sealed room so that nobody can be watching and present in order to keep the integrity of the game?
I mean, they do metal detectors, and all of the arbiters now, you know, they check them a lot. They're doing statistical analysis. They look over their game and things like that. So they're doing all of the tools that they can.
Right.
Alexandra, thank you for bringing chess to the world. I think you've been an amazing ambassador.
Amazing.
And thank you for joining us today.
Well done.
Congrats on all your success. Thank you.
We'll let your winners ride.
Rain Man David Sack.